How long you been racing?
For about 3 years now.
About 12 years.
I started racing back in 1986.
15 years.
This will be my third season.
When I first started, I was about 22.
I was 12 years old when I started.
My family's been involved in racing for quite a few years.
Everybody I knew raced, some type of racing that I hung around with. My dad's Mike Skinner. He races in the Craftsman Truck Series.
Actually, my dad was a car owner.
It wasn't planned, just kind of happened.
And the one day he couldn't race, I took over his car and ended up working through the field and kind of just took off from there.
Family affair. Little brother Dustin, he does some racing as well.
Now tell us, what does it feel like when you're out there and you're on the track? What does it feel like? Can you describe it?
It's, to me, it's just a rush of adrenaline.
It's just tremendous. Everything goes away.
It's pretty intense. You really zone in.
Really, you're concentrating so much on what's happening around you that you don't really realize it.
It's a lot of fun. It's a great experience. My heart thrives the whole time I'm out on the track.
Exciting, fun, everything at once.
It can be real exciting, but it can also be pretty tiring and pretty tough mentally.
So you learn something every time you're out there.
Oh, every time. You have to learn something out there.
So the kids are getting younger and younger as the years go on, is that right? The drivers are getting
Yeah,
younger?
I mean, I didn't think they let kids 12 years old in the pits. Now they have race cars.
I am 16 years old.
I'm 14.
And how long have you been racing?
I've been racing in stock cars for 5 years.
Well, I started when I was 7
Last year was my first year racing.
and ran Bandoleros for a year, and then we moved up to the Fast Truck Series and won the championship in that. Now we're running Super Late at Speed Week. Me and my dad made a little deal that I have to pass everything, quizzes, tests, homework, whatever, to go racing, and we haven't missed a race since.
It's definitely a lot harder being a female. It's definitely a man's sport. It's really noticeable if you have an off night, everybody notices it, and they don't expect much from you. There's not too many women in auto racing, which is really unfortunate.
Some of them give me a hard time, but for the most part, they're pretty nice.
There's a lot of room for women in the sport, definitely. We have a few girls out here, and I just see the world of racing being a big door for women. It's nothing to be intimidated about.
Shouldn't be scared in that a girl can do it just as good as a boy can do it.
There's a lot of women who are doing really well in this sport, and we just need more of us.
Did your dad give you some good advice along the way?
Most definitely. He was a very good teacher and still teaches me to this day.
My mom and dad are definitely all involved. Ever since I started racing, it's just been a real family sport.
Father and son having fun.
Living the life, having fun.
It's an awesome sport to get involved in. I highly recommend it. It's a great rush.
If it's your dream and you want to race, go for it and do it. Don't be afraid to do it.
Here at the racetrack's what it's all about.